I have Eugene Wood's photographic plate. Wonderful! Why is it so special to Nelson? Photographs ghosts. That's simple. Have you been able to prove it? Yes, I have an album with photographs by Eugene Wood, taken with several plates from the same series. The one I got was the last one. If we discard the frauds and take the ghost photographs as authentic, they all have something in common. They're products of chance, indeed. Spectres have always been captured to the photographer's surprise. A family photo with a floating face, for example. The police is outside. Oh no, they're coming to get me. The figure of a lady in a window when photographing a building. Do you remember Campbell's photograph? Yes, the figure seated outside his wife. Besides with wire and empty seats of train hitting Edinburgh. Exactly. And whenever there's been an intentional effort to photograph a ghost, it's been a failure. What peculiarities might this plate have? Perhaps a chemical process that enhances the recording of the beyond. Before assembling the piece, I'd like to subject it to several tests. Good idea. We can figure out the unique qualities of the plate. We could enhance its effects in the box of revelations. You have read my mind, Patrick. Here you go. We have yet to find Florence Cook's ectoplasm sample and whatever Professor Bennett has in his possession. I'm on it. Woo! I still don't know how I'm gonna get the freaking penny to go into the cinema. I'm gonna see if Brooks left. Yeah, let me in. Let me in. Yeah, shut up. You don't see anything. Okay, shut up. Tell me stop. Then. I think I heard a horse carriage. Coachman must be waiting at the door. Oh, Mr. Moore, I see you're still here. How do you find my little library? Very interesting. Could spend all day perusing each and every volume, but I must be off. Thank you for your hospitality. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Moore. We may see each other again one of these days. Sooner than you think. Good afternoon, Mr. Crooks. Good afternoon, Mr. Moore. Now, where did I leave the envelope with the address of the British Conference headquarters? Ah, yes. On the tray. I just tricked you. I'm gonna come back here. Good afternoon. This is not the headquarters of the British Confederation of Scientific Societies. Are you Mr. William Crooks? Indeed. Do we know each other? I tricked you! Mr. Moore, what are you doing here? Florence? It's a pleasure to see you again, William. You are the one behind this setup. You must have switched the envelopes intended for my coachman. Am I correct, Mr. Moore? Leave Mr. Moore alone, William. I don't know what methods he used to bring you here, but he was just fulfilling my wish. I won't deny that I am pleased to see you again. But Katie King, the manifestations, all that is now behind me, belongs to the past. Today, I don't want to get involved in such matters. I am a respected scientist. I wouldn't have required your presence if it weren't. Yes, Mr. Moore has informed me of everything. I'm sorry about your illness, but that is not... Oh my god. I'm very angry about the situation, but... Let me look at you more closely. You're still as beautiful as ever. I'm not the young woman you once knew, Will. I'm old. Nor am I that handsome gentleman. Grey hair looks good on you. Can you guys stop flirting and contact the ghosts? My eyes find you even more attractive than back then. Gentlemen, miss, I must thank you for this unexpected gathering. It has made me feel 30 years younger. As long as I get to spend more time with Miss Cook, I will do as she asks. Come with me, William. I'll explain everything to you. It's frustrating. I thought Mr. Crooks would tell some sense into her. I hope my aunt doesn't have any problem. If anything happens to her, I will hold you responsible. Whatever. I can deal with that. I hope everything goes well. Let's contact the ghost. Let's contact the ghost. And then I'm probably gonna take a break because I've been recording this for 4 hours. Alright, here's what you're going to do. Sergeant Hughes used to possess me when the ectoplasm had just formed. I'll try to contact the emanation and prevent it from taking its final form long enough for you to take a sample. Do you have the container on you, Mr. Moore? Yes, here it is. As soon as you've taken the sample, I'll cut the connection. Are you all clear? Yes, let's do this. Be quick. I don't want to give that bastard a chance to fulfill his threat. So let's lodge in here. Do you need us to turn the lights off and close the curtains? Darkness candles and all that paraphernalia are just an ambience and to influence the gullible. I could summon that bastard in the middle of Trafalgar Square. And Florence, you still have time. Please, this has gone too far. I'm aware of the danger and the decision is made. Whatever happens, I want you to know that I love you. As for you, William, I regret all the harm I caused you. It never mattered to me, Florence. I managed to restore my reputation through my scientific discoveries. I'm not talking about that. I pushed you away when we could have had a nice life together. We still have time. Everything will be fine. I will focus. I will let you know when I am ready. Take your time.
Alright, are we gonna do the seance or not really? I learned how to say the word since my break. My aunt is focused, Mr. Moore. Please do not disturb her. What the hell you want me to do? Have a flask? I have a flask. Don't want to disturb her, she's focused. Do you think this will work? You have doubts? There's a medium with a bad reputation, it is Florence Cook, but she seems very convinced of it. Florence never told me about Sergeant Hughes, but she was afraid when I asked about her first mediumistic experiences. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, she's still pissed off at me because I'm gonna kill her aunt. Be quick about taking the sample, will you? I'll do that. I'm just clicking stuff to see if ever anything is gonna happen. Raven. Sure. Was her particular alarm. Now I understand. She was always on alert in case Sergeant Hughes reappeared. Ah! So if you hear the Raven caw, it means the entity is about to manifest. Mr. Moore, I am ready. Alright, I'm gonna take the flask, the jar, and shove the ectoplasm there. Remember, as soon as the ectoplasm materializes, I take a sample and you cut the connection. Exactly. Ectoplasm is just a reflection of the entity, a business card. It's not the entity itself. It is only an announcement that his soul is about to enter our reality. If you are quick enough in taking the sample, I will have enough time to close all the doors to Sergeant Hughes. Shall we begin? At your convenience. Do it! I even brought the coffee. Gideon Hughes! Can you hear my voice? Let me take a freaking sip of coffee. Gideon Hughes, I'm talking to you! What's the matter, Gideon? Have you become shy over the years? You disappoint me, Gideon. You used to manifest yourself without being asked. What is the problem now? I intimidate you, don't I? I know what's happening here. You had no problem scaring a poor girl. Now that I'm an adult, you are not so brave, are you? She's provoking him to manifest. You wanted to kill me, remember? It was the last thing you said to a scared little girl. Go on, you coward. Keep your promise. Or are you a liar after all? You used to call yourself Sergeant Hughes. I don't think you were even an officer. You were probably just an ordinary private. Caca! Let me take my jar. The Raven has... Yeah. Let me take the fucking jar. Let me take the jar. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Good lord. Florence was always right. Stop being amazed. We need to act now. Yes, jar. Jar. Go. Go. Yoink. I've got it. Yay! Goes in a jar. Now, and Florence, cut the connection. It's all over now. Right? Miss Cook? And Florence? I'm scared. Is she dead? Are you well, Aunt Florence? Oh no. The raven is getting agitated. I have a bad feeling. Florence? Oh no. And Florence? I'm not letting... Ah! Hello, Florence. Oh no! Miss me? I always keep my promises. Holy shit! No! She's dead. Oh no! Oh my god, no! Jeez. Oh no. Oh, she's gonna... Are you happy now, Mr. Moore? I'm sorry, Shut up! Listen to me, please. No! You are the one who has to listen to me. Because ever since you walked into this damn house, you have not listened to me. I begged you to give up your endeavor, and look what you've done. You've got your damn sample, so get out of this house before I do something crazy. This should have not ended like this, but your aunt... I said leave! She is right. And Florence. Well, that happened. I'm gonna go back here. I just witnessed something very weird, Beatrice. Beatrice. Sorry. I want to give you this. I managed to speak with Florence Cook. Yes, and I've obtained this. By all the branches of modern science. Is that what I think it is? A sample of ectoplasm, indeed. I can't believe it. Florence Cook was not a fraud. Oh, Patrick, realize what this means? That she's dead? We could offer the world solid proof that beyond exists. I think you are being overly optimistic, Beatrice. Look at the sample. It is nothing but a luminous amorphous gas. Skeptics will settle for any simple explanation. You're right. They need to see a ghost with their own eyes, and that's what we'll give them. But for now, I'm bursting with happiness. Give it to me. I'll start assembling the sample in the box of revelations. Well, we have the photographic table plate and the ectoplasm sample. What about Professor Bennett's piece? I have been in the London Archaeology Society, but Professor Bennett's not there. His assistant could provide the key to the matter, but he's absent. Well, we should... Who's there? I'm not gonna open it. Who knows we are here? No one. Is it the professor? You may come in, it is open. Good afternoon. Oh, my name is Arthur Conan Doyle. You must be Professor Moore. Conan Doyle, the writer? I'm afraid so. I'm a great admirer of yours. Admirer of me or of Sherlock Holmes? Should we suspend the search? I found the Utah episode more interesting than the detective investigation. I prefer your macabre tale of the parasite or lot number 249. You should foster that genre more. That was my wish, but that damn detective, the violin-playing drug addict, held me hostage for many years. I've had such an overdose of Sherlock Holmes that I feel the same way about him as I do about the foie gras pâté I oversate some time ago. Just hearing his name is enough to make me feel queasy. I hate to interrupt this book club, gentlemen, but what the hell are you doing here, Mr. Doyle? The reason for my visit is that I saw a light from the street and I hope to find Professor Nelson Ward here. Do you know him? I've always followed his investigations with interest, Professor Moore. You had a meeting with your colleague. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and I need to sneeze. The funding the box of revelations. In fact, yesterday we donated a large amount specifically to Professor Bennett's excavation in Peru. But our friend Nelson Ward insists this time it should be deposited in the university's name. I don't know why. Wait a moment, do you mean that money belongs to the professor and not the university? Exactly. The professor hasn't stolen anything, Beatrice, so it seems. This whole affair smelled fishy to me before. It smells even worse now. I see that you're aware of the unfortunate incident with the professor, and that you're unaware of his whereabouts. We know nothing. We came here in search of a clue that might shed light on where we could find him, but we've had no luck. I believe you. I see that despite the professor's absence, the manufacturing of the box of revelations continues. Are you working on it? Yes, we've managed to obtain ectoplasm sample and Eugene Wood's photographic plate. Are you serious? That's fantastic news. I suggest you lower your expectations, Mr. Doyle. I can assemble all the pieces and even modify part of the machine, but I'm afraid I cannot complete it cannot be completed without Nelson's help. There are certain connections not stipulated in the blueprints, and frankly, I'm out of ideas. In fact, we have yet to find Professor Bennett and have him enlighten us on the missing piece. So 2 obstacles stand in the way of showing the public the existence of the beyond. I believe we can resolve this issue with Professor Bennett. In fact, we've managed to obtain the remaining pieces, which was Professor Ward's main concern, so I trust in your abilities. As for finding Professor Ward, what about you? Don't you solve mysteries in your novels? You seem you're good at it. My dear, I begin writing my Sherlock Holmes stories knowing at all times what has happened. I'm a writer, not a detective. But if I'm honest, I believe it's time to put my deductive skills into practice and compete with my most successful creation in intelligence. I have contacts all over the city and some suspicion on what might have happened to your friend. They're just conjectures, but if I take the right approach, yes, that's what I'll do. You, Professor Moore, try to locate Professor Bennett, the great dame of phantasmagoria, whom I deeply admire and who seems to have revealed herself as a great scientist, will continue working on the machine. As for me, I will scour London in search for the missing professor. Is that alright with you? Thank you for your help, Mr. Doyle. You can call me Arthur. We're a team now. We're not quite there yet. Let's settle for something in between. How about Sir Arthur? Well, if you wish, I'll get going. I hope to bring you good news. Bye-bye. What? Tell me something, Mr. Arthur. Sir Arthur. What interest does the Golden Daw have in the box of revelations? We are very curious about beyond. Perhaps more than the average person. Although our desire was not to share that information if the machine bore fruit. Knowledge is power, isn't it? You are correct, Miss Shaw. But Professor Ward insists on it. He wants to share the results with the world. There's a dispute about this in the order, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm with Professor Ward. You choose well. I'll return to the London Archaeological Society to see if this Oscar Koenig has returned. Good luck to both of you. See you shortly. Bye-bye! What are you standing there for? We'll look for Nelson. You are quite a character. I like it. Alright, I'm out of coffee. Wait a second, I can go back to the workshop? Well, time to go annoy Silas. Okay, so I'm just gonna go inside, I think. I still need a freaking penny. I have only books here. I still need a freaking penny to give you so you can let me in. Time to knock on the door again. Silas! Koenig! Open the door! Someone is here! Mr. Koenig? You have an accent? Because I'm not gonna do it. Yes? My name is Patrick Moore and... Professor Moore? You are Professor Ward's colleague. I have been eager to meet you. May I ask you some questions? Of course! Where can I find Professor Bennett? I'm afraid he's out of London. Did Professor Ward come to see you? Yes, we had a conversation with him a couple of days ago. I'm sorry if you hear noises, people are working outside. The discussion was so fruitful that he became a benefactor. I was saying that the buildings next to me are now being renovated and lots of noise, so sorry about that if you hear it. Out of London? Do you know when he will return? He should have been back by now. I'm so concerned about his absence that I was about to set out to look for him. What do you mean by benefactor? What? He will finance our excavation in Peru. According to my colleague's notes, Professor Bennett is involved with excuse for not being very precise in my description, but it seems to be a precious stone, jewel? The Scarlet Stone, yes. As colleagues, didn't he inform you about it? There are too many things he didn't inform me about, so I hope you can enlighten me. A week ago, after thorough research, we published an article where he announced we had located the whereabouts of the Scarlet Stone. We omitted the details, of course. We didn't want that area swarming with treasure hunters benefiting from our discovery. Professor Ward read that article and came to propose an arrangement with us. What is a Scarlet Stone? An artifact. Its construction dates back to the dawn of time. We believe it was made by the serpents? What arrangement? I will be honest with you. We struggle to find funding for our excavations. Those close-minded idiots think we're chasing fantasies. They wouldn't fund us even for a train ticket to Birmingham. On the other hand, Professor Ward mentioned having a significant amount from a donation and offered to finance our excavation in Peru in exchange for using the Scarlet Stone in one of his experiments. We need that money, Professor. My mentor's reputation has declined in recent years. We are outcasts with the Archaeology Guild. The deal seems fair and beneficial to both parties. What does the artifact do? The Scarlet Stone generates continuous high-voltage energy on its own, without any external assistance. A potent and inexhaustible source of energy. Interesting. It is also the source of legends. What kind of legends? Nothing relevant, fantasies and superstitions. It is said that its creators were frightened by what it could do. They decided to hide it so that no human would misuse it. As I said, I intend to set out to search for Professor Bennett. I fear something may have happened to him. He might have found the artifact and had an unfortunate accident. Or perhaps he hasn't found it yet. Although, if that were the case, he would have informed me via telegram. The trains leave tonight, bound for Edinburgh, Scotland. Don't tell me to pronounce British, Scottish or Irish names of locations. That's where the Scarlet Stone is located. Would you like to accompany me? Scotland? I would like to, but this concerns both of us, But I am having trouble obtaining the appropriate attire for such an endeavor. Don't worry about that. I see you are the same size as me. I can lend you clothes from my suitcase. What do you say? Will you join me? It will be a pleasure, although I need to inform my colleague Beatrice that I will be absent for a few days first. Sounds perfect. The train departs from King's Cross at 10. I'll be waiting for you. Germans and Britons share the same sense of punctuality. So let's honor that. I'll be there. Damn right! I like to be punctual. I'm on a train! We will soon arrive in Scotland. Don't be too excited, Professor Moore. There are still several transfers to go, and we'll have to rent a horse carriage. There is nothing in Ereswell. It's a desolate place. The only remnant of civilization there is an old lighthouse, which I don't know it is even still in operation. Let's hope Professor Bennett is safe and sound. Yes, let's hope. And that by finding the professor we'll find the Scarlet Stone. I sense you don't have much faith in this venture, am I right? Oh, why do you say that? I can see it in your eyes. You have the same look as the skeptics I face every day in my work. I beg your pardon, but I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that we've embarked on a search for an artifact of advanced technology manufactured when men still lived in caves. The Urbans populated the world before that time. You don't believe they existed, do you? I have my doubts, there's no historical evidence of it. And this is coming from someone who firmly believes in the existence of ghosts. Let me explain to you what my job entails. Oh, god damn it, I'm so tired of reading, god damn it. Imagine that the world as we know it suffers a cataclysm of such magnitude that our civilization is wiped out from the map. Good! Cities are buried, and only a small handful of people survive. All knowledge acquired before then would be lost, and generations would be more concerned with seeking shelter from the elements or essentially starting over. Follow me so far? Yes. Alright, let's fast forward tens of thousands of years. Humanity has managed to recover from that cataclysm and the world has been repopulated, giving rise to new civilizations. Some wonder about their ancestors. Who are they? How did they live? So they begin to establish archaeological sites, and based on what they find in these excavations, they conclude that humans emerged after that cataclysm we discussed earlier. There is nothing further back because they haven't found any archaeological remains suggesting otherwise. A logical Thought, but not entirely accurate. However, not all knowledge was lost in that cataclysm. Thanks to oral tradition, fragments of that era survived and were reflected in scrolls or books. Several of them talk about, let's say, an artifact called the Voice of the Dead. Several archaeologists decide to search for it. It's impossible for that to exist, says the most conservative ones. It's a fantasy. The only things we found are sticks and stones, say the most skeptical ones. Have you dug deeper and explored certain uncharted latitudes, says the rebellious archaeologist. The response from the closed-minded group would be indifference or rejection, so that archaeologist starts digging on his own, and what does he find? Nothing! A gramophone! A damn gramophone with a poor Johnny record. An object out of its time. An artifact that is impossible for humans, whose greatest technological achievement was the spear to hunt animals and feed themselves. Yet, for the civilization that perished in that cataclysm, it was just an entertainment device that could be manufactured anywhere in the world. Well, that's what the Scarlet Stone is. It's not a magical stone or a fantasy, perhaps for the Urbans. I don't know if it's that the name, I don't know. It was equivalent to a car engine to us. I understand what you're saying. By the way, you mentioned that its creators were frightened by what it could do. Yes, that is documented in the Maioris Nostri by Celso de Rodas and the Tempusque Numquam Fruit by Eudemo. Would you like my opinion? Actually, no. I would like you to shut up now. Sure, go ahead. Let's say one of our armies creates a projectile capable of wiping out an entire regiment. They decide to use it in a war, but this projectile is so powerful that it destroys the entire city. If my faith in humanity coincides with that of the military, they would be frightened by what that artifact was capable of, and they would agree never to use it again. That would be what the Scarlet Stone represents, a source of energy that the Urbans couldn't control. This has been a very interesting conversation, Mr. Koenig. No, it hasn't. Call me Oscar. F you, Oscar. But today has been a very hectic day, and my body can't take it anymore. Do you mind if I take a nap? Oh, don't worry about me. Rest in this rattling English ship train allows around. Oh, thank you very much. Good night, Oscar. F you. Good this game is great, amazing, but if they could just shut up for a bit, it would be amazing. Damn it, stop tormenting yourself, Oscar. There's something glowing in the distance, Oscar. Stop! All my gear was in those trunks. Those incompetent station workers were just supposed to take our luggage to the hotel in Edinburgh. Maps, tools, clothes, flashlights, all lost. I know, but there's nothing we can do now. Maybe we can find something around here that will help us. Look around you. This is a desolate wasteland. There is nothing for miles, just rocks. Do not worry, we'll get through this. Let's search for Professor Bennett before it gets dark. We have plenty of time to lament later. You're right. I apologize for letting you witness my frustration. Let's get moving. Okay. Just needed to... Oh, I have no books. I have nothing. Nothing. Quick save. Wait, I'm gonna keep talking to you. Okay, fine, whatever. Professor, wait! I am annoying! I want you to have this. A map? One copy of the topographic map of the area was lost in the trunks. I borrowed this piece of map from the inn where we stayed. I'll mark the places where Professor Bennett might be. Alright, let's use this area as our starting point. Nearby is a cromlech? Cromlech? Where is it? Ah yes, around here. It is an ancient druid stone circle where, according to our research, the Scarlet Stone was venerated. It is said the artifact we seek lies buried in the center. If the professor dug there, he has probably achieved his goal. And if we see no signs of excavation, it will mean he'll never made it to where well, exactly. There is lighthouse a few kilometers downstream. On our way here, we saw that it's still operational. That means there's a lookout. We might have seen Professor Bennett wandering around the area. I should talk to him. Yeah, okay, ready to go? Let's go! God dang it. I just remember, I never got that theater ticket. So, it was irrelevant? Okay. I'm gonna start through the path. Wait, this is where I am. Never mind, I thought it was somewhere else, Cromlech.
A bunch of holes. Curses! What is the matter? This is not the cromlech where the scarlet bird is supposed to be buried. You sure about that? And Nem's writings were precise. Each stone should bear a spiral rune, the protective symbol of the Order of the Eternal Wind. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna ask him, but I don't really care. Okay, seems the professor was here. He was here. He mustn't have found anything. This is frustrating. What if it's not here? It is here. Why on earth shouldn't it be? I want to buy your pessimism, Professor. Alright, Oscar, don't get so upset. We have spent years investigating his whereabouts. We couldn't have made any mistakes. Calm down, will ya? Don't you tell me to calm down. What do we do now? I don't know. Listen to me, Oscar. Try to relax. Your attitude won't help us at all. I apologize for not possessing the famous British phlegm. I just ask you to try to calm down. I'm sorry. Can I slap you? Without Professor Bennett, I'm lost. I won't find the artifact without him. And without the artifact, your colleague won't fund our excavation in Peru. Regarding that... Sorry I haven't been honest with you, but Professor Ward is missing. What do you mean? There was a minor accident and he decided to go into hiding. I have no idea where he might be. But will he come back? I don't know. I assume there will be news of him sooner or later, but... Damn it! Why didn't you mention this before we set off? I don't really know. I want that artifact as much as you do, and I decided to join you on this quest. But don't worry, I'm a professor at a very important university. Blech. I could pull strings that connect you to patrons willing to fund... Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. That better be true, Professor Moore, or else I'll kill you. Otherwise, I will consider you a hindrance. Oh! Kind of what I said. Nothing? Uh-huh. Did you hear what I said before? It's not Cromwell we're looking for. F you, Oscar! I'm just trying to help. I see something sticking out of the ground. Take it. Yeah! What the hell is that? What have you found? A mirror. Could it be an object out of its time? Don't joke around. It belongs to Professor Bennett. Why would an archaeologist need a mirror? It reflects sunlight to shine directly into the hole being excavated. An additional light source alongside the lamps and lanterns. Ah, that is smart. Say anything else? Okay. Yeah. Hole. Manor. Sure. This is really doesn't interest me. Same thing. Same thing. I just want to make sure, okay? Okay. Nothing else here. Oops. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go to the lighthouse. And if this you goste. That's a doggy. Look at the doggy. You almost look like a doggy. What the devil? Get out of here. From the lighthouse? From here as well. Huh? Why? Excuse me. What? What is the dog's name? Dog? You mean that scrawny rat? It doesn't have a name. How do you call it then? With a whistle. Ah, poor puppy. You will go with the name. You're gonna be Timothy, just because I want it. Why should we leave Ariswell? It is called Ariswell. Okay. How I've been calling. Okay. This place is not for you. Damn it! I shouldn't even be here myself. And why don't you leave this place? These coasts are treacherous. They have claimed the lives of hundreds of sailors. And that was before they built someone that has taken care of it? Although we won't see venturing into those more snow, sir. Arizona is full of dangers, did you know? What kind of dangers? Cliffs. You have to be careful to plunge off them. I hate your freaking accent. We'd be surprised at the human remains that can be found among the rocks. I'm sure someone had said the same thing about my accent. And the wind seems harmless, right?
But this wind is relentless. It could drive even the sanest person mad. And I won't mention those darn mushrooms from hell. But above all, yes. Nay. Forget it and get out of here as well. Mushrooms? Those purple things sticking out of the ground. You have to be careful not to step on them, and they are everywhere. Okay, what are you doing here? With the stones? Turning them into gravel. Gravel. What do you do with it? I spread them along the path to the door of my house. That stranger probably caught their attention. I want to be alert in case they approach while I sleep. If they step on the gravel, I'll hear them coming. They? Who are they? Those who play the trumpets. I heard them once. It has been centuries since anyone heard them. The trumpets. The ones of the apocalypse. What? Professor Moore, come here. He's insane. This man is delusional. He's not the first lookout to lose his mind in the solitude among natural elements. He seems sane to me. Can you tell me about the stranger? Could he be an archaeologist? You're looking for him. For strange instruments, I suppose he was an archaeologist by the way he was dressed. Did you talk to him? No, he didn't come around here and I didn't get near him either. He used to sleep in one of those caves on the northern cliff. He lit a fire in it at night, and that catches the eye. Maybe that's why the trumpet sounded for the first time in years. Okay. Can you tell me about them? Think I said enough? Get out of here. Okay. Danger. Where is that cave? North. The cliffs. Cave is on the ledge. Nice. Thanks, man. Can we enter the lighthouse? Can we? No. Only I am. But we could... Nope. Okay. Sure. Looks like a quiet dog. Too quiet. They come out of taxidermist's warehouse. Top of that, it's a coward. No, it gets scared of the reflection of the water. And when it happens, we have to calm it down so it doesn't have a heart attack. Some companion. Thank you. Can I pet the doggo? What? No, get out of here, Koenig. I want to pet the doggo. Any ideas? Let me think. Shut up. No, not at all. Okay, let me see if there's anything. A sec. He's gonna tell me F off. Spraying with gravel. Just want to make sure. Rope. Can I take the rope? Why can't I take the rope? You freaking asshole. He's gonna tell me to not touch it. Hey, yep. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go. Okay. Let's go to the cave. Hiya. Wait here. Professor. Professor Bennett. Professor? Damn it. Nothing? He's not here. The lookout said the professor spent several nights in this cave. Are there any signs of his belongings? I don't know. It's very dark and I couldn't see anything. I should go in as well. Go ahead if you wish. But as I mentioned, you won't see anything. I'm taking these mushrooms with me, even though... Be cautious with that mushroom. It's an Amanita involutus. If crushed, it will release spores that would render you unconscious for quite a while. I'll be careful. I'm gonna make you eat it. Ah, fuck you. Oh no, I cursed. It's annoying because I have to now edit that. I could use the mirror to direct the light into the cave. But lighthouse, yeah, shut up. So what the hell do you want me to do, you asshole? Yeah, I know it's too dark inside. I can't see anything. I gave you the freaking mirror, but no, you said no. Son of a... Hey, Koenig. Take the stupid mirror. Hey, I'm gonna shove this up your ass because you're freaking annoying me. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go back to the lighthouse. Hey, you bastard! Do you want the freaking mirror? Okay, I'm gonna have to roam around and see what I can find. Have you noticed those glints? They are not signals, if that's what you're thinking. Look, the glints are very irregular. Maybe it's a small stream catching the last rays of the sun. Sure about that? That's my belief. Oh my god, is something gonna happen? You want to see yourself in the mirror, doggy? Timothy! Wait. Go, go, go. I have an idea. What if I... The hell is wrong with ya? You want to calm down, eh? Okay. Shove this in here. Then he... Because that explodes. Have you calmed down? That's the way I like it. That it explodes and it puts someone unconscious for a few hours. Cursed mutt. What the? Are you alright? Yes. Not really. Just a bit. I think I need to sit down. Think I can go in? No, it's locked. Oh, I can go in. Thought it was locked. Dieball! There's a diary in the dieball. Doesn't real much. Okay, nothing's there. It doesn't specify who they are. Furniture? Nothing here. Photograph. I'm just clicking everything I can. Seems this lever controls the directions of the lighthouse beam. Okay, I'm not gonna touch this right now. I'll be back. What, do you have something there? Empty. Like my heart. Nothing there? Trapdoor with a padlock preventing access to the upper floor. I don't need it. I just need to change the beam. Mythic. I need it to go south. North. I'm sorry, north. Okay, let me try it. If not, I have to go back. Cave. Yeah! Finally, a tiny bit of progress. Sheesh. Can I shove this in here? Oscar? Yes. Stand against that wall. This one? Yes. Is this okay? What are your intentions? Hold this mirror. I see what you have in mind. Raise it slightly and aim it towards the interior of the cave. Yay! It has nothing! Thank you. The lookout was right. There are remnants of a fire here. What else do you see? A bag. Alright, check it. It might contain his diary. That will help us track his movements. Did you find it? There was only a telescope. Nothing else? No, just that. Can I lower the mirror? My arms are starting to get tired. Oh, don't be a sissy. Of course, there's nothing more to see here. Are you sure? Yeah. How strange. It's as if the earth swallowed him up. Maybe. Where are you, Professor Bennett? I'm running out of ideas, Professor Moore. Okay, first of all, I need to do something because it gnaws on my conscience. I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna put the lighthouse as it should be. Because even though it is a freaking game, even though it's just a freaking game, I don't want anyone to get hurt. A telescope. Oh, wait a second. What if I go back here and I see about the glints? Do you think it lets me? Oh, just hurry up. Do you see anything? Ah, what do you see? A camp with a single tent. Could it be Professor Bennett's? Let me see. No, this is not his tent. Though I can affirm this is a typical camp of archaeologists. Shall we investigate that camp?
Okay, I'm back. Had to do a small break. Had some issues with my mic. That's why I didn't read the last things that Oscar said. And I'm back. And if you hear something behind me, it's my fan because it's hot. So I'm sorry, but I need to survive. Let's go to the new place that was it camp?